Hello guys, I hope you're doing well. This is the Bitcoin monthly analysis, bit monthly analysis, and daily analysis for today, 1st of January of 2025. This is the last video for me because in my local time zone it's still 2024, 9 o'clock and 9 and 15 minutes in the night, as you see here in the watch. This is the last video. Here we have in the 2-month time frame. This is very important, guys, because we had a super bullish bi-monthly close, but the one problem that we had is we had huge wake to the downside. This wake was for about almost 14%. That is a lot. Here, let me use the magnet. It's yeah, 13.83%. And here we had 22%. It's more bigger. Almost 11, and here is 8. Here we had a bigger one, 29%. Okay, but the thing is, guys, that we have a bullish bi-monthly close that is super good for the market price. We have our first monthly close over this high that swipe this the all-time high. So this is a super bullish candle basically. And one thing to consider is in the 2021 bull run, here the bi-monthly candle wasn't able to close over the high of the January. So that will be a sign for me that the bull market is over. If this 2-month candle that just started today in the 1st of January and ends at the end of February, if doesn't close over here, that will mean that the next 2 months we will have, that will mean that will be very bad corrections in the next month. So I'm expecting that during January and February we have an upside, we close over here, and if we don't close over here, that means that in March and April we will have a pretty big dump like here, for example. Okay, guys, this is super important. So watch out. We will be monitoring this 2-monthly close. That is the high is $108,364 in this contract that is the 2 months in Bitstamp. Okay, this super important bi-monthly close, guys. We will be monitoring. The looking in the monthly time frame. Oh, the monthly candle is pretty ugly. This candle is bad, guys. It's very similar like here, very similar like here. And here is very similar, but here didn't swipe the liquidity. That's it basically. It's not a good sign that these candles means that for sure we will swipe the low here, and the low is in 91,315. That we will be swiped this low for sure. So we will need to be very careful, because if we want January to be bullish, completely bullish, we need to see this swipe of liquidity within the first day of the month, up to around, this is statistically, basically within the first 10 days of January, we will see the swipe of this low, and the Bitcoin price started to go up, and the idea is close over the high the month of January. If don't close over the high, that will mean that we will continue starting to go down and maybe arrive to this mitigation block that we have here. Okay, guys, this is a mitigation block that is probably the daily time frame. Let me visibility month. Okay, so basically it's super important that this January, we will have the swipe of liquidity it's highly likely that we will need to swipe this liquidity to continue going up. And for this to happen, the idea is that happens during the first 10 days of January. The rest goes up at the end of January, retrace a little bit, but manage to close over the high that is in this contract and $108,364. Okay, guys, this is the outlook for the month. We will change the contract because in this contract we have more info. Basically, this is as bad as we can get, but we are still hoping that we continue going up and just swipe the low here and see what's happened. If Bitcoin has a monthly close below here, that is super bad news, guys. Super bad news. That means we will continue going down and we will arrive to this place probably. Okay, but the idea is that January swipe the low, continue going up, close over the high of December. That is the idea for the monthly candle. Coming down to the daily, guys. The daily candle closed decent, not super good, because basically goes down, respect the midpoint of this candle, the midpoint of this wick from the Monday, goes up, get rejected pretty bad here. We will go down to the 6 hours. In the 6 hours, you can see that the rejection was awful. Look, this guy was rejected here. It swiped both points and get rejected pretty bad until the midpoint of this candle. So basically, the Bitcoin price didn't want to continue going up, but I think looking the daily candle, the daily candle is looking very decent because it closed over the midpoint of this huge. Wait, let me see, where is the midpoint of here? The midpoint is $93,270. It closed over the midpoint of this candle that is around here. So that is super positive. It closed with a positive body. That is good too. And I think the likelihood of continue going higher is good enough. The thing is that Bitcoin need to start closing over here. If it don't close over here, for example, we will need to remove this because we already use it. We will check the midpoint of this 94,901.6. This point could be a point of resistance for the price, the midpoint of this wick to the upside. So basically, Bitcoin can go here, get rejected here, goes down, create the low of the month, for example, around this zone or around this zone, or maybe even lower around here or here. But the idea is that create the low of the month within the Friday 10. This is the deadline, guys. We will mark it. The deadline is the Friday 10th of January. This is the deadline. The idea is that Bitcoin create, for example, get rejected here, swipe the whole pool of liquidity that we have here, get rejected around these zones, or create a reversal pattern and starting to go up the whole rest of the month of January. And by the end of the month, arrive, I don't know, 116, 117, retrace a little bit, but close over this high. That will be super important. So for now, what is the most likelihood scenario is that Bitcoin continue going up. The thing is, it will get rejected here, or it will swipe this zone. Okay, this is a super important thing. This is a high zone of resistance. We don't have this zone yet because we already swiped it, so we don't need it. This zone was completely swiped too. We will remove these whole points of liquidity. This point we will leave it. Here we will use it this, and we have here another block because this could be a point of resistance too. For example, if Bitcoin managed to to close over here, so close over here, but get rejected around here, that will be a pretty good point to continue going down, scare all the people, and create the low of the month, and then started to go up pretty fast. But I don't think Bitcoin will go so far upside, so far up. I mean, during the this pump. Sorry, I removed it without wanting. I think Bitcoin will get rejected in this zone, maybe here, or I don't know. Let me see. Here we have a maybe a small fair value gap. We can get rejected here too. Let me check, guys, because it seems that we have a small fair value gap because this is the high 564 and this is low 500. Yeah, we have a pretty small fair value gap here, almost for about, I don't know, maybe in this contract we have this fair value gap, but in other contracts we don't have it. So basically we will use it because, you know, maybe Bitcoin can get rejected here. This is another zone for resistance, and this zone. So basically Bitcoin can reject it here or here or here and then goes down. And the idea is that create the low of the month within the first 10 days. But for now, the daily candle is looking bullish, guys. So the continuation is more likely, but we need to see what's happened in this zone. The first zone is $94,901. The second zone is $97,584. And the third zone is $98,626. These are the zones for resistance, just in the case that Bitcoin arrived to here, but we need to see what's happening in these zones because as we know, the idea, if we want to be bullish to January, we need to swipe this low sorry, this low is the low from December. This low is the main objective for January. Okay, guys. This is the analysis, guys. I hope you like it. Thanks for being part of the channel, and we will continue doing videos daily. I will take a break during the first days of January. I will tell you in a few days more because I still want to record a few more videos, but I will take a break for about 2 or 3 weeks because I will be on holidays, and then I will come back as usual every day for the whole rest of the year. Okay, guys, hope you like this analysis. If you want, you can subscribe, give us a like, and share with your friends. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.